No team should be able to survive this many close calls. No team should be able to pull off the impossible twice in a week. And yet, here we are, talking about a Pacers squad that refuses to die, bends time in the fourth quarter, and has suddenly become the most dangerous team in the playoffs. If you've been watching Indiana lately, you know something weird is going on. This isn't just clutch basketball. This is unreal. And the more you look into it, the more it feels like something that shouldn't be happening, yet it keeps happening, over and over again. Let's rewind. Because what we're seeing with Indiana right now isn't normal. It's not just exciting basketball. It's a full-blown pattern, one that's leaving teams stunned, fans speechless, and analysts scrambling for answers. Since the playoffs began, the Pacers have found themselves in situations where the game should have been over. Down 7 with less than a minute left. That's ball game. Teams don't come back from that. But Indiana has. Not once, not twice. And not because the other team simply fell apart, but because of something they're doing every single time. It started with Milwaukee. Game 5. 40 seconds left on the clock. Down 7. This is where most teams fold. Maybe launch a couple of desperation threes. Maybe force a turnover if they're lucky. But let's be honest. It usually ends in a foul game. The Pacers, they flipped the script. They played fast, like their season depended on every tick of the clock. Tyrese Haliburton attacked instantly. The defense, relentless. Full court pressure, traps in the corner, passing lanes closed off before the ball could even move. Suddenly, Milwaukee didn't know what hit them. A turnover, then a bucket, then another. What looked like a safe win was gone in seconds. And if that sounds wild, it's because it is. Since 1998, teams trailing by 7 or more in the final minute of a playoff game were 3 to 1,640. And the Pacers account for 2 of those 3 wins in back-to-back rounds. You can't chalk that up to luck anymore. Something's happening here. Fast forward just a week later. Same story, different team. This time it's Cleveland, and again Indiana's down 7 in the final minute. You'd think the Cavs would have learned from what happened to Milwaukee. But once again, the Pacers go into overdrive. They push the pace, collapse the defense, and Haliburton plays with this eerie sense of calm, like he already knows the ending. It doesn't matter that Siakam missed both free throws. It doesn't matter that the Cavs hit big shots late. Indiana always seems to have an answer. A loose ball here, a wild offensive rebound there, a clutch step-back 3 when no one expects it. It's chaos, but Indiana thrives in it. And this is where things start to get insane, because it's not just that they're winning, it's how. Every single time, the comeback blueprint is the same. Speed, isolation, pressure, trap, repeat. They don't panic, they don't settle, they don't lose composure, they just go. Most teams slow down in late-game scenarios. The Pacers do the opposite. They hit fast forward. Their offense doesn't get methodical, it gets faster. While most teams are trying to manage the clock, Indiana is trying to break it. It's like they've mastered this late-game formula that nobody else has figured out. And at the center of it all is Tyrese Haliburton. His numbers in the fourth quarter and overtime are ridiculous, nearly 30 points per 75 possessions while barely turning the ball over. In playoff basketball, where one mistake can cost you the game, Haliburton is playing like a machine, controlled, efficient, and always one step ahead. Whether it's getting a mismatch and isolating drawing help and kicking, or just pulling up from deep. He's always making the right play. But here's what's really scary. This isn't all about offense. On defense, they're wreaking havoc. Full court press, traps right out of the inbound, sprinting from the backcourt to deny outlets. It's all there. And it's working. Against both the Bucks and the Cavs, Indiana's defensive pressure down the stretch forced turnovers that flipped the game. This isn't a coincidence. This is coached. This is drilled. This is intentional. We're watching a team that believes no game is out of reach. A team that executes with purpose, trusts their system, and shows no fear even when they're supposed to be dead in the water. It's rare. It's weird. And it's starting to feel like something bigger than just a couple of lucky runs. And that's why the Pacers' situation right now is insane. Because whether it's strategy, timing, or just sheer belief, they're making the impossible feel routine. This isn't just playoff basketball, it's something else entirely.